Good morning, America, by which I mean good afternoon. I took a bit of a break after the last episode, walked around, I got some cashews, which I already ate, and we're back in the sauce. We're back in bed. We're going back to bed. Ding dong, bing bong, shut the hell up. Yeah. Back in it! Ah! I doubt I'll be getting much sleep, even though I'm totally wiped from all the partying. They say it's hard to sleep when you're overtired. Is that what this is? Well, no sense in just waiting around here. If I go out for a little walk, it'll make me sleepy. I convince myself to leave my room. I'm gonna go out, and here goes gonna be there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It was just then that I heard someone sniffling. Not again! I could see someone on the other side of the fence. It was Hideko. Huh? Again? Something like this had happened before. The night of day 9. At any rate, I couldn't very well leave her like that. Went closer, hopped the fence, and sat down beside her. You two are doing incredibly dangerous shit. I knew it. Who made you cry? I'll kill them! Behind the lenses of her glasses, Hideko's eyes were wet, with countless trails of tears running down her cheeks. She was holding something tightly in her left hand. Is it the fucking... I knew it! It was the calico cat figure I'd given her on day 10. She hurriedly put it back into her pocket when she noticed me, and removed her glasses to wipe away her tears. The silence continued. I stayed by her side, not saying anything. After a little while of sitting there like that, Yutiko finally spoke.
You're not going to ask questions today? Last time you charged right in without any delicacy or tact.
Been almost 2.5... It's been 2 months.
Hey, even a guy like me can learn from experience.
Do you remember what happened on day 9?
Yeah.
Yutiko raised her head and stared at the faraway flames, forlorn.
I had a dream on the night of day 8.
Oh?
And I had the same dream last night. It was day 101. Everybody was there. Everyone except me. I must have died somehow.
Don't say that shit to me!
I saw you there, Takumi. You were in my dream.
Don't you fucking do this to me!
So I'm positive you managed to break free from the loop. Or perhaps I should say, you will manage to break free.
Don't.
But I'm going to be.
No! No!
Trapped here. Forever.
Yutiko bit her lip and hung her head. Could tell she was fighting hard to keep from crying again. Takumi, you have to say the thing I want you to say right now, or else. I spoke up before the tears had a chance to flow.
Come on, Hideko. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean that really happened, or will happen. Think about it. If you were dead, how could you see everybody? It wouldn't make sense if I was the only one to break free from the loop. We need everyone from the Special Defense Unit to survive in order to escape it. That includes you.
Don't say the thing, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to worry. It was just a bad dream. It's going to be okay. You're not going to die, no matter what happens, because I'm going to protect you.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Not the thing I was waiting for you to say, but you know?
That's a promise, okay? Remember what I said before? I promised we'd both get out of this. That I'd build us a future where everyone can be happy.
Takumi.
A refreshing evening breeze blew. Every time Hiruko's hair moved in the wind, it caught a familiar scent. The smell of lavender. Enveloped in that sweet fragrance, I sat there and waited for her to respond. The thing I was waiting for him to say was like something like, that wouldn't happen because I'm not leaving this loop without you. You know? Eventually, the trails of tears had all but dried from her cheeks. Looking much more like her usual self, she gave a little smile and spoke.
You're right. It's not like me to be so bothered by a dream. Maybe I was just feeling nervous because we're getting closer to day 100.
I'm so goddamn scared right now. I nodded.
Forget about all that for now. I've had an idea.
An idea?
Our next opportunity to jump is day 74. From 12:05 a.m. to 12:35 a.m. You remember, right?
I half expected her to turn and be like, actually kiss me this time. If they don't kiss, then... oh, whatever.
Yeah?
I'm going to do something. Here.
Day 74, 12:05 to 12:35. Hiruko pulled a coin out of her pocket.
I'm going to toss this coin. And you're going to call heads or tails. Heads is the sun, tails is the crescent moon.
Are we gonna pull out some sun and moon analogies?
What happens if I get it right?
How about we go explore the ruins together the day after tomorrow, on day 73?
Why then?
We have a battle tomorrow. They'll come in the morning, but we'll be too tired afterwards.
And if I get it wrong?
Then we won't go. We'll just sit around and do nothing that day.
Oh. Alright. I was confused.
Why are we going out exploring if I get it right?
Dot to dot.
Are you trying to indirectly ask me out?
Don't be so stupid. That's not it at all.
Dot to dot to dot dot to dot to dot.
Well, I don't really get it, but this coin flip is related to leaping in timelines somehow, right?
Yes, I'll explain everything later.
Why later? Tell me now.
No more questions. Just call it.
Yuko flipped the coin. It tumbled through the air, landing on the back of her left hand. She quickly covered it with her other hand, hiding it from my sight.
What's your guess? Heads or tails?
It was such a pointless question that it felt silly to think about it too seriously. Even if I was wrong, all it meant was that I wouldn't spend the day outside with Hiruko. There was no real risk involved. But I felt a strange stirring in my chest. Was there a fateful choice hiding behind this light-hearted pretense? Something unforeseen creeping closer. I couldn't help but worry. Instantly, I was conflicted. Logically, there was no real right answer, and yet I couldn't just choose blindly. 2 more timelines would be created based on what I decided here.
Hello? Takumi, what's your answer?
At Hiruko's urging, I steeled my resolve and gave her my answer. I'm going all wrong choices first here. And I know the wrong choice here. But I also can't figure why. But I also just think I would have done this anyway.
Tails.
I gave my decision with confidence, and Hideko moved her hand to reveal what was underneath. A sun symbol, which meant...
I was wrong, huh? Sorry, Hideko. Guess this means no date for us.
I don't care. And I told you. It wasn't a date.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, tomorrow's another defensive battle. I'm going to bed. See you.
With that, she climbed over the fence and left. I was left on my own, staring at the undying flames in the distance.
Hey, you said you were going to tell me everything.
I spent the night without ever finding out what the coin toss had to do with our next leap, or about Hideko's real intentions behind our potential non-date. This will they won't they is gonna kill me. Gonna stab me in the chest, IRL. Are we gonna do this battle twice? For real? It's all cannon fodder again? For real?
Yum, yum.
That's right. Excluding Veshness, there's only one commander left, Dalshan. But he's not coming today, so... Must I endure the torment of multiplicity tables again? There's no real reason to do that this time. I'm already used to hearing them talk. Right. We can just ignore what they're saying. Together, this'll be a breeze. After all those parties, we're a closer-knit team than ever. Let's show them how much stronger the Special Defense Unit is now. Everyone clenched their fists in determination. The alarm sounded immediately after.
Intruder alert.
Defef mode initiated. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out! Ba-ba-dup. Shabba-da. I don't know why they don't let you skip the enemies coming in. Yeah, I'm skipping this one too, since it's just... You know.
Help me!
Help me! Where's my daughter? Where?
Phew. That's all of them for now.
Don't be so sure.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that.
Don't be so sure. There's more of them lining up for punishment now.
Step right up, little monsters! Yes, let us hack and slash and slaughter them all.
I'll kill them all!
Help me!
Not like this!
Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na.
Was that really it?
Ugh, what a letdown.
Huh. That was freakishly easy. And trust me, I would know about freakish.
Well, victory's ours all the same. So...
So...
Wanna do the thing?
I nodded.
All right. Ready? And go!
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Destructible and hard to survive! Never yield! Special Defense Unit! Fight on! Everyone's cheery voices echoed across the empty battlefield. But for some reason I felt a strange stirring in my chest. There wasn't any direct cause for it. Maybe it was an instinctive gut feeling or something like that. The stirring didn't go away until I got to sleep that night. I was about to say, did I get the victory scream? I didn't. And now I did. Meow, meow. Shut up. Shut up. It had been almost 3 hours since I finished breakfast. Yuriko and I were standing behind the school building in a daze. Hey, Yuriko? What exactly are we doing right now? I told you when we did the coin toss 2 days ago. If you lose, I'll just stand around and do nothing. And that's what we're doing, isn't it? Nothing at all. I don't get it.
Huh?
Seeing as we're here, how about that explanation you promised me? You want to know? Yeah, of course. Then get on all fours, spin 3 times, and bark. Why would anyone do that? Because I want you to. Do you need any further explanation? Ugh. Sadistic, psychopathic, four-eyed freak. Wow, that's new. Four-eyed freak. I cursed her mentally, but is he actually? No. Oh my god! I could have died! Holy shit. Round and round I went.
Woof.
Breathe! Breathe! Breathe, Soria! Breathe! Ooh. Ooh. I need some water. Very well. I'll explain. With a smug grin on her face, Yuriko began to walk eastward. I followed close behind. Before long, we were deep in the forest. Suddenly we stopped and Yuriko turned around to talk to me. What is our next leap window, Takumi? Day 74. 12:05 to 12:35 a.m. Around half a day from now.
Huh?
Are we going anywhere during that time? No, we are staying put.
Huh?
We are? You failed the coin toss the night before last night, remember? Yeah, I called Tails. You're setting something up. What are we setting up? Ooh.
Oh.
That means this timeline where you called heads. In other words, timeline where you were right and we went out today. To keep it simple, let's call the versions of ourselves in that timeline Takumi 6 and Hideko 6. Tonight, Takumi 6 and Hideko 6 will come to this timeline. Wait, what? We're going to visit ourselves from some kind of right guess timeline? That's why I said what I said. If your answer was right, we'd jump timelines. If you were wrong, we'd wait. That's the decision I made before I even tossed the coin. But what are they going to do here? They'll meet up with us. And then what? I know! You crow, you crazy motherfucker. And then what? Oh. The more people on our side, the better, right? 2 heads are better than 1, and 4 are better than 2. What? I assume you haven't given up on using the distress signal transmitter.
Ah!
Of course not! Chances of everyone's survival goes up if we can get to the satellite even 1 day earlier. Don't you think it would be more efficient if we split into 2 teams to find out the liver mortis codes? Is she tricking him into... Oh, man. Teams can meet up later and share the codes they've learned. We only have 3 left, so... yeah. If we can make that work, we get them a lot faster. Now things are making sense. You deliberately made us stand around to do nothing so that history would branch off, right? You needed to make something happen in this timeline that was the complete opposite of that other one. The one we're on a date right now. The one where we're on a date right now. What's the matter? You're disappointed you didn't get to go out with me after all. I told you it wasn't a date! Yuko yelled viciously and put me in a headlock! Ah! My arteries were being squeezed. The oxygen wasn't reaching my brain. 30 seconds later, I was out like a light. And then I died. Day 74. 12:04 a.m. Hideko and I stood at the center of the lab, waiting for Takumi 6 and Hideko 6 to appear. 1 minute left. Be careful. The window's only 30 minutes. Got it. We need to use our time to talk to them. If we go too long, they won't be able to go back to their timeline. Yes, so let's not waste time on idle chit-chat. What do you mean by idle chit-chat? I don't know. Gossip about dirty manga. Why would we do that? As I was complaining, the clock ticked over to 5 minutes past the hour. Hello! And just like that, 2 people wearing leap suits appeared on the circular platform in front of us. Oh, you must be me and Hideko from the right guest timeline. Yeah, I guess so. You're right on time. Hold on, we're going to take these off. Oh boy. Dot 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 dot. Isn't this plan a little overly complicated? I'm the one over here. Over where? I don't even know who I am anymore. It's me, Hideko 1. Excuse me, I'm Hideko 1. You're Hideko 5. No, you're Hideko 6. This whole thing's a mess. Put your leap suits back on. Is this better? Yeah, I've seen your faces now. Let's just move on. We don't have time for this. Let's get down to business. We still need 3 liver mortis codes, right? Yes. The ones we haven't found yet are Takemaru's, Ima's, Takumi's, and mine. We need to find 3 out of 4 of them. And the next time we can jump is in 5 days. From 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. on day 79. So at that time, we need to split into 2 groups and check a total of 3 liver mortis codes between us. The question is, which timeline does each team jump to? We started to investigate and narrowed it down to the 2 most efficient timelines. First up is the serial killer timeline. 6 of our team will be dead by day 79. Eito, Ada, Eva, Kurata, followed by Moko and Shoma. And lastly, Takemaru. I couldn't bring myself to say anything. There was a suffocating pain in my chest. Takumi 6 was probably feeling the same way. He was staring down at his feet somberly. After all, the person who killed those 6 people was... him. Me. Us. Don't tell me you're still stuck on that. Excluding Eito, it wasn't really you who killed them. It was an inevitability caused by the Gi possession. Haven't we been over this? We really need you to move on. I know. I know that, but... At any rate, Takamaru is one of the casualties in the serial killer timeline. If we jump there, we'll be able to get his livor mortis code. I didn't really want to do it, but I had no choice. Takumi 6 and I nodded silently. Our other destination is the zombie timeline, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that seems like the most efficient one to visit. By day 79, 9 people are zombified, 5 of whom have been incinerated.
Huh?
Remaining zombies will be Moko, Kako, Ima, and Yuduko. Meaning if they're zombies, they're still fully dead. They'll have lost all their cryptoglobin, so the number should show up. We go to that timeline. We'll see Ima and Yuduko. We can check both of their codes. At Takumi 6 and my assertion, it was now the Yuduko's turn to appear displeased. You don't seem too happy about this plan.
No.
Of course not! What kind of person would be excited to go see their own zombified back? But we don't have any other choice. This is the only timeline where we can get both codes. The Hidakos looked at each other and let out a sigh, hanging their heads. Continued ironing out the details of our plan. Hidako and I, from the wrong guess timeline, would go to the serial killer timeline. Hidako 6 and Takumi 6, from right guess, would go to the zombie branch. We knew who was going to do what. Allow me to repeat. We leave on day 79. We'll have 3 hours. Not a ton of time to waste considering the trip to and from the school. We'll report the livor mortis codes to each other the next time the blood space waves surge. And after that, we'll all go back to our home timelines. Yes, I think that would be best. We'll jump to your timeline when it's time to meet. Got it. We'll be waiting for you. In exchange, you better not show up empty-handed. I could ask the same of you. You'll pay if you screw this up. Excuse me? How dare you speak to me like that? Okay, girls, let's remain calm. It was past midnight by the time we were done. Time was almost up. The right guess timeline duo configured the machine, hit the red button, and jumped onto the platform. Well then, we're counting on you. And we're counting on you. Don't let us down. Okay, bye. Okay. Not how I thought that was gonna go. I thought she was gonna have the other two kill them both. It's probably how this is gonna turn out anyway, but whatever. I wasn't hungry, so I didn't go to the cafeteria. I didn't feel like making my usual rounds either. I was curled up in a ball in the corner of my room. 5 days from now, Yuriko and I would have to go to the serial killer timeline. Thought depressed me. I played it cool the night before. The gloomy thoughts were swirling around inside me. Nobody wants to meet themselves as a serial killer. After giving up on trying to fix him, I'd put that version of me out of my mind. Or maybe the truth was that I wanted to look away. But I walled off those thoughts. Couldn't bring myself to intentionally tear down that wall. Letting someone else destroy for me was even worse. I spent all day cooped up inside. Finally, I closed my eyes when the sun set. Takumi! No! My days! My days! My days! So, 4 days passed in the blink of an eye. It was finally day 79, my next sleep window. Because of all the stress, I barely knew what I was doing. I felt like I was wandering through thick fog all day, my memory skipping around. Of course, we went to the serial killer timeline like we'd planned. I remember that much. Kumi, get your head in the game! As we jumped, we went to the school, still in our suits. Our objective was to find out Takamaru's livor mortis code. His body would be stored in the morgue on the second floor. Yes. Took the stairs to the second floor. Hideko went into the morgue first. I couldn't bring myself to go in after her. After all. Hey, look! That's the killer! We must seize them at once! I ran for my life. I ran and ran and ran. Ran circles around the entire school. Finally succeeded at shaking the officers off by ducking into the bathroom on the first floor. That was close. Took off my leap suit so I could pretend to be the Takumi from this timeline. Takumi too. This should do it. Stepped out into the hallway. Somewhere near the stairs, I ran into the four who'd been chasing me earlier, as well as Donmi and the twins. Hey! Takumi! Why are you walking around like nothing's wrong? Did you hear? We saw the killer! You shouldn't be walking around alone! Oh, right. Don't worry, I'm fine. I gave them all a thumbs up and hurried up the stairs, rushing into the morgue. Are you? Don't worry, it's me from the SF timeline. What happened to your leap suit? Some stuff happened and I had to take it off. Don't worry, I'll get it back when we leave. I see. So, what's Takamaru's number? Hideko approached one of the bodies and peeled back the white sheet. 7. That's right. Seeing Takamaru's disfigured body in front of me made me feel like someone had pushed a dagger through my heart. That's all I can clearly remember. In the end, for better or for worse, I never saw that timeline Tsukumi. Before I knew it, I was back in my own timeline. So, at some point, when I re-see everything, I'll see at some point everyone get confused about why he doesn't remember this. Because, like, stop dissociating, Jesus. You've been out of it all day. Are you alright? Clearly not. Yeah, we're back in our time again, so I'm fine. Mother, help me. I have to text my mom. I hope so. Anyway, we've met our quota. As long as the right guest timeline team can get the code from Ima's body and yours, we'll have the full set. There'll be all the livor mortis codes we need. When's the next sleep window? 11 p.m. exactly, day 84. But it's only 15 minutes long. Well, all we need to do is tell each other the livor mortis codes. That should be plenty of time. Still, we should be careful. We'll be jumping to their timeline. I'm fear. If we miss the cutoff, we'll be stuck there. I know that. Do you think they'll pull it off? Hideko nodded deeply at my words. I don't just think so. I'm sure of it. They are us, after all. Oh. Day 80. Day 81. Day 82. Day 83. My days! Day 84. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I couldn't sit still all day. It was day 84. This would be a fateful day for Hideko and me. No, for the whole Special Defense Unit. Tonight, at 11 p.m., we go see the versions of us from the right guest timeline. Once they told us Ima and Hiroko's liver mortis codes, we'd have all the digits we need. After breakfast, I went to the roof in a good mood. There I saw a silhouette. It was Hiroko. She was standing there with her back to me. For some reason, I had the sudden urge to startle her. Maybe the excitement pumping through me just put me in that kind of mood. With careful, quiet steps, I slowly came up behind her. And then...
Boo!
I grabbed her by the shoulders and she leapt away with a quick shriek. At the same time, something fell. Her glasses. No! They clattered across the ground. She scrambled to pick them up, making sure they weren't scratched before putting them back on. Have you ever been turned inside out? Inside out?
No.
I'll shove my arm down your throat and pull your tailbone out the long way. These glasses are worth more than my life. You know that. I didn't know. Worth more than my life, jeez. But I couldn't come out and say that. Sorry. I didn't think they'd fall off. They're not broken, are they? No. The lenses are fine. But don't think that means you're forgiven. That's why I'm apologizing. Too late. You'll pay for this. Hiroko stared me down with a sharp glare. She was standing her ground. My back was against the wall. It was time to resort to desperate measures. You totally went eep just now. What? I didn't know you were the kind of girl that shrieks like that when she gets surprised. I never would have guessed. Maybe I should tell everybody. I bet Gaku would love to know. Fine! I'll wipe it off the record. I nodded with a smirk. Hiroko looked away, her face beet red. Ah! After that, I couldn't help but skip back to my room. Wow, alright. Be able to jump at 11 p.m. Still plenty of time. Can't just sit around, so I'll go sit around. My throat still hurts from me fucking barking laughing earlier. Water. I was all finished preparing. I had my leap suit on. There was one thing missing. Where was Hiroko? It was already past 11 p.m. In our earlier meeting, we'd agreed to meet here at 10:30 p.m. And yet there was no sign of her at all. Discord! What is she even doing? We only have 15 minutes! My unease grew stronger. An unpleasant sweat broke out all over my body. Just then, Hiroko burst into the lab. Uh-oh. Takumi, this is your fault! What? You broke the internal clock in my glasses! That's why I'm late. You mean this morning? Obviously! The impact must have done it. Oh, I'm sorry. But we really need to get going. Ugh. With an irritated grunt, Hiroko raced over to the locker. She flung the door open and quickly changed into her leap suit. Don't! She's gonna put on the one with the holes! No! 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 Shit! Shit and fuck. It's PLM ready. All set. Now let's hurry. 11:10 p.m. We only have 5 minutes. Hiroko hurried onto the platform, slammed the right button, and jumped on after her. And then... here we go! No, 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 I'm scared. There they are. Why does Takumi look so set off? Dot 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 dot. Sorry we're late. What were you doing? We ran into some trouble because of Takumi. Look at the wrong idea if you say that! You were the cause of the delay, weren't you? Well, I can't argue that, but still.
Oh.
See? I told you. Yuriko 6 and Takumi 6 exchanged looks. What they've been talking about before we showed up. We don't have time for this! We need to exchange information! Yuriko and I nodded. That was new. We'll go first. Nemo's code is 1. Hiruko's is 4. It's 1 and 4. Took a few seconds for it to set in. As soon as it did, Hiruko 1 and I turned to each other and let out a cry of joy. We have called the codes we need! Thanks, guys! You did very well. Even more so considering you had to get them off the backs of zombies. We pulled it off thanks to some goggles Tsubasa made for us. Enough chatter. What about us? Stop celebrating and tell us the code you found. Got it. We recovered Takamaru's code. The number on his back was... 7. 7, huh? Lucky number 7. Now we've got all the codes we need! Thank you, you two. Or should I say us. I knew we could do it! You took the words right out of our mouths. You've been a huge help. Thank you, truly. No need to thank us. You need to get back, quickly. Yeah, you're right. Good luck to you, then. Dash to the console and configure the machine. Except it failed, because it's 11:16 p.m. Yuriko and I stood stunned. Yuriko 6 spoke, looking at us with sympathetic gazes. I'm sorry to say, looks like the window is closed. No. This can't be. Uh-oh. Yuriko 1 and I hung our heads. We couldn't bring ourselves to say anything. It took some time for us to recover. Finally, I raised my head and spoke quietly. Well, there's no point in getting depressed about it. We just have to change our mindset. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
We should have exchanged info faster. You don't need to apologize. We were the ones who were late. Although Takumi is the one responsible for that. Stop making it sound like it was all my doing! Looks like you two will have to stay on our timeline until the blood space waves rise again.
Oh.
When will that be? Let's find out. Good. Sooner than I thought. The day after tomorrow. Yes. Day 86. From 8 to 11 a.m. We have 3 hours. Plenty of time, even if someone shows up late. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure what happened between you two, but you should try to get along. Yeah. Gonna be stuck together for another 32 hours after all. Right here? Sorry, but there's no way we can take you to the school. That makes sense. I'd say the same thing if I were in your shoes. Our shoes. I don't believe this. We'll bring you some food tomorrow morning. I'm really sorry about this. It's fine. Don't worry. Well then. After thanking us one last time for the liver smartest codes, they quietly left with apologetic looks on their faces. Yuriko and I removed our leap suits, forcing our sluggish limbs to cooperate. We really blew it. Now we have to stay here until the morning after tomorrow. And whose fault is that? Mine, for breaking your glasses. But you know there's plenty of other ways to check the time. Now you have the nerve to be insolent with me. Sorry, I was just playing. I'm kidding. Well, whatever. Those two were right. I'd rather not spend the next 32 hours being hostile with you. I went to sleep without any further conversation. We had all of the liver mortis codes, but we weren't in any mood to indulge in celebration. The right guest timeline, Hideko and Takumi showed up shortly after sunrise.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We brought some food. We put it in the cabinet over there. Thanks. We appreciate it.
Oh.
Sorry to make you go out of your way.
Oh.
By the way, we have something we would like to discuss with you. What's that? Hmm? You were worried about that? We have no reason to refuse. Are you sure? Yeah. Don't worry about us. Just go ahead and boot up the transmitter when you get back. We'll be able to get back to our timeline tomorrow anyway. And then we'll be calling the rescue craft just like you. There's no need to spare our feelings.
Oh.
Good, you agree. You're me, so you knew exactly how I was going to respond, didn't you? I had a hunch. It's goodbye then. Well, I wish you the best of luck. You're not going to enter the code wrong, are you? I'll be fine. Are you sure about that? Just what kind of guy do you take me for? Slow-witted, careless, servant. What are you laughing about? They're talking about you too! Right. Hideko 1 and 6 laughed, amused. Takumi 6 and myself awkwardly avoided looking at each other. Alright, you two take care. We'll be praying that all of you over there will make it safely to day 100. Hideko and I shook hands with our Hideko 1 and I shook hands with our counterparts. Afterwards, they flashed us a quick thumbs up and ran out of the lab. Bye. Sniff. Nothing of interest happened after that. Time just slowly ticked on by. Eventually, I fell. We're gonna get back and they're all dead! Cold silence washed over the lab. Felt eerie. There's no reason for it, but it felt weird. I felt weird. It's the same kind of stirring in my chest I felt after our last defensive battle. What? What do you mean, what?
Huh?
You keep looking at me. You're looking at me, too.
Oh.
What time is it? I pulled out my device and checked the time. 11:40 p.m. Just over 8 hours to go. Then we can go back to our own timeline. Yeah. We'd only been stuck here for 1 full day so far. And yet still, for some reason, I'm starting to miss everyone from our timeline really badly. 7:58 a.m. 2 minutes left until we could jump. Hideko and I finished setting the machine, already wearing our leap suits. Just then, we had unexpected visitors. Hideko and Takumi from the right guest timeline appeared. Oh? What are you guys doing here? What about the rescue craft? Didn't you call it yet? It's complicated. We decided not to use the distress signal transmitter. Why not? I can't really explain. I just had this weird feeling. It's like something horrible was going to happen. So I stopped entering the code. Weird feeling? Weird feeling. I don't understand. Neither do I. Anyway, Takumi, Hideko, listen closely. You shouldn't use the transmitter when you get back. Consider that my advice. Or maybe a warning. 8 a.m. came around as we were talking. I'm not sure I follow, but I'll keep your warning in mind. At any rate, we need to get going. Yeah. We'll be wishing you good luck out there.
Oh.
You guys be careful, too. So... that's the thing saying... putting in the codes is the wrong choice. Alright. You guys be careful, too. We'll be praying that all of you over there will make it safely to day 100. Yeah, for sure. Wait, we had this exact conversation yesterday. Hideko 1 made her way to the platform. I hit the button and followed right after. Be seeing you, never again. And then they died. I really thought the plan was gonna be lure them in to kill them and get their codes. I guess I just don't have enough faith in Hirko. We finally made it back. Even though I have all the faith in Hirako, I wasn't on the same level. I really miss this place. We're going to tell everyone when we get back. I don't know, but we'll think of something. I see. Well, let's get going. I want to see the others. I ran off to the school. Hirako was close behind me, but... What's happening here? Where's everybody? We've only looked on the first 2 floors. I'm sure they're on the 3rd floor of the roof. I ran out into the courtyard and head for the stairs. I rushed up 2 steps at a time, up to the 3rd floor. First place I stopped was the leisure lounge. And what I saw there was... What?!
No!
Ow!
This can't be.
Blood drained from my face. Went weak in the knees. Could hardly continue standing upright. What the hell happened here? Well, I tried to scream, but I couldn't make a sound. The only thing I could force out of my dry throat was a raspy gasp. Can't give up yet. If I bring them to the infirmary, I might be able to revive them. Desperately trying to convince myself. Took a single step. Drawing closer to their bodies. The very next second. Oh. Huh. My vision was soaked in red. Turned around to see Hirako spurting a massive amount of blood from her neck.
Hiroko!
Body fell to the floor like a marionette whose strings had been cut. The light was already gone from her eyes.
Hiroko! Hiroko! Hiroko!
I screamed and ran over to her, but the moment I knelt down... Suddenly, the ceiling was right in front of me. I was on the floor. My throat slit. The blood clogged my throat, preventing me from speaking. Couldn't even breathe. Everything started to turn foggy and hazy. I'd be unconscious soon. But I wanted to at least see who did this to us. Turned my head, my eyes wandering. Standing there was... Uh-oh. Kako G. Of course. Who else would it be? She must have come here from the mystery timeline. Soon after that, my consciousness suddenly vanished. Last thing my retinas registered was Kakoji's sneering face as she licked her lips. Awesome! Great! Baby ride like a carousel! Alright. Well. That sucks. Anyway. Let's do the right thing now. Takumi, stop being a fucking idiot. You're clearly the sun, I'm clearly the moon. I'm betting on you. Something something. I had a dream, and I saw you, but I was dead. Once again, Takumi, you should have said something like, I'm not leaving this loop without you. You know? Ding. And now we can go on our date! Etc. Head is...
Heads.
I gave my decision with confidence, and Hiroko moved her hand to reveal what was underneath. A sun symbol, which meant...
I did it.
Nice job.
Hiroko was absolutely beaming.
What are you so happy about? Excited to go on a date with me?
It's not a date. We're just exploring ruins.
Sure, whatever you say.
Me.
Honestly.
I've never seen Hiroko like this before. I wasn't sure why, but it made me feel warm inside.
Anyway, tomorrow's the defensive battle, so I'm going to get some sleep. See you around.
With that, she climbed over the fence and left. I was left on my own, staring at the undying flames in the distance.
Hey, you said you were going to tell me everything.
I spent the night without ever finding out what the coin toss had to do with our next sleep, or about Hiroko's real intentions behind our potential non-date. Huh? It's all cannon fodder again? Did you want me to write and ask them to send a commander? That's not what I meant. Excluding Veshness, there's only one left. Dalsha. But he won't show up until day 87. I mean, according to Sirei and Nigo.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's exactly what we told her. Must I endure the torment of the multiplicity tables again? We're graduating to 2-digit numbers, remember? No! I'll die a dishonorable death before the enemy even gets to me! There's no real reason to do that again this time, right? I'm already used to weaklings talking. Oh, I'm referring to those other than myself, of course. Personally, I love it! We get to murder losers begging for their mommies to come save them! Hey, let's get those two wackos to do their freaky thing while the rest of us just ignore those voices. Yeah, this'll be a cakewalk if we work together. After all those parties, we're a closer-knit team than ever. Let's show them how much stronger the Special Defense Unit is now!
Huh?
Huh? What are you making that face for, Nozomi? Oh, well, I was just touched that we get to fight together again. All 16 of us.
Ah.
This is the 4th time we've done it. I know, but how to put it? I don't really know why, honestly, but it just warms my heart. Nozomi wiped the corner of her eye, immediately after the alarm sounded. Ah!
Intruder alert.
Shibadabadoo, shabadabadoo. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out! It's a noise he makes in Japanese. Temporary. Temporary. Yeah, it's just a little guy, so I'm gonna skip it.
Not like this.
No!
Oh, no, I meant to. Fun fact, the first time I did the Doll Shaw fight was in comedy route, so, for one, I fully thought he was a joke, considering he looked exactly like Mervrum. And then for two, because of... I forget what the gimmick was of that. No, yeah, because, it was the one where everyone was all amped up and whatever. I skipped the whole poison gas thing, so there was only, like, one route where it didn't let you skip it.
This is so easy. I don't even want to throw up like I usually do.
Because of that, there was only one fight where it didn't let you skip it, where I actually had to use the poison gas thing. So... It wasn't until, like, I was, like, halfway done with the game that I actually did the poison trap thing. And because of that, I messed it up. Oh well.
Not even a little?
I tried dry heaving, but I just coughed up an old scrap of food. Ew, you puked in your mouth. Lady Ava, I'm having the time of my life.
Every time Doremi isn't around, I miss her so bad.
Verily, Lady Darumi. Hey, that's my thing. Don't steal my gimmick.
You guys wanna quit the chit chat?
No!
Yeah, it looks like the next wave of enemies are here.
Then we take them out too.
Help me! Not like this! Help me!
Apologies.
Wait, is that really it?
Yeah.
What a letdown.
That was almost too easy.
I almost passed out from boredom.
Zombie!
What are you crying about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about me. I just got overwhelmed all of a sudden.
What? Huh? What's happening?
Well, seeing as we won and all.
Wanna do the thing?
All right. Ready? And go!
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and
Undefeated. Never lose. Never yield. Special Defense Unit. Fight on! There's nothing to be afraid of. Don't say that! Stop saying that! Path ahead looked as bright as the clear blue sky above. Everyone was smiling from ear to ear. That moment I could believe that we were truly invincible.
Be ready.
I finished my breakfast and headed for the entrance hall to make good on my plans with Hideko.
Oh?
Oh, how unusual. You're 10 minutes early.
Huh?
How early did you get here? Really looking forward to our date, huh? How many times do I have to tell you it's not a date? Say that again and I'll rip your hand off and gag you with it. Yeah, okay. So... Where are we going to explore today? How about the mansion on the western outskirts? Are you gonna make me go there? Mansion? You know, the big house, a manor. Pronounced just like the things you were apparently raised without. Manners. Manor. You understand? I understand, it's just not funny. Sibbit! Don't talk back, servant! I'm going. Hideko went on ahead without me. She's in a weird mood. Well, whatever. You're, like, not flirting with her! Of course she is! I murmured to myself and chased after her. 1 second. I'm gonna add a limiter so I don't peak the mic. And I hope that doesn't annihilate everything. Or at least so I don't blow your ears out, you know? I just have it at the default setting. And I hope that means it'll be okay. Oh, they are making me. Okay, that's fine.
We did it.
A light switch.
I'll take this.
Real Jax film says no. It's just.
I'll take this.
It's a goal. I genuinely can't remember how long I've been watching Jax films for, but it was before Yai. Let me actually.
Yes.
Hold on. It's the best way to get there.
We did it.
It hit her on the head! No. Also, I forgot that's literally not what you're supposed to do during an earthquake. Like, not even close.
We did it.
If she'd known all along. Of course she did. That's the whole point. That's the plot of this game! Wow, more shit I don't need. Awesome. We're finally here. Okay, time to head back. Huh? I said, time to go back. Turn up your hearing aid. But we just got here. We don't have any business in this place. Too bad there isn't a typewriter here so we can save. What? The whole point of this was just to go exploring. It didn't matter where we went or what we did. So it really was. I was about to tell her it was exactly like a date, but I stopped myself just in time. Well, let's get going. Or if you're in the mood to hunt some zombies, I guess you can stay. We turned around and headed straight back to the school. Is this why we went to the zombie timeline? for fucking Resident Evil reference. I'm okay with that. We took our time returning to the school. As a result, it was already night when we made it back. 10 o'clock already. We can't afford to dawdle. Need to eat dinner and shower before we get out of here. Wait, hold on. We're going somewhere else? Did you forget already? When is our next leap window, Takumi? From 12:05 to 12:35 a.m. on day 74. Oh, so we're going to the lab. Right. Only 4 hours left. No more pointless questions, if you don't mind. But we only have 30 minutes. What can we possibly do in such a short time?
Oh?
No matter which timeline we jump to, we'll still only get 30 minutes. You called the coin toss the night before last night, remember? Yeah, I called heads, and I was right. So why not explain today? Hold on, I said those lines and I didn't process some of it. Okay. That means there's a timeline where you called tails. In other words, a timeline where you were wrong and we didn't go anywhere. That's where we're going tonight. To that timeline. But what for? The more people on our side, the better, right? 2 heads are better than 1, and 4 are better than 2. Don't tell me. Oh, you better believe it! Going to see ourselves in the wrongest timeline? Hideko nodded and continued. Let's call the versions of ourselves in that timeline Takumi 5 and Hideko 5. They should be waiting for us to arrive right now. If your answer was right, we'd jump timelines. If you were wrong, we'd wait. That's the decision I made before I even tossed the coin. But what do we do when we meet them? I assume you haven't given up on using the distress signal transmitter. Of course not. Chances of everyone's survival goes up if we can get to the satellite even 1 day earlier. Don't you think it would be more efficient if we split into 2 teams to find out the livor mortis codes? The teams can meet up later and share the codes they've learned. We only have 3 left, so yeah. If we can make that work, we'll get them a lot faster. I see. It all makes sense now. In essence, you did this deliberately so that history would branch off, right? I needed to make something happen in this timeline that was completely opposite to what happened in that one. So that's why we went on a date today. Takumi, your left hand, please. Why? So I can rip it off and shove it down your throat! Hideko screamed at me, her cheeks flushed scarlet red. It was loud enough that I was worried it would bring the satellite crashing down. I'm getting the distinct feeling that because Takumi was like, oh, I did call the escape pod down, I had a bad feeling. I have a feeling that if we do, we're gonna get up there, and they're gonna be fucking pissed that we called it down when we weren't actually, dead. Time, 12:04 a.m. Hideko and I had already put on our suits and configured the machine. That Ursiri and Ego will be too. This must be my millionth time mentioning this, but remember, we'll only have 30 minutes. I know that. We need the time. We need to use that time to talk to Takumi 5 and Hideko 5, right? Yes. So let's not waste time on idle chit-chat. Like what? I don't know. Gossip about the weather, maybe? Why would we do that? As I was complaining, the clock ticked over to 12:05 a.m. I slammed the red button and jumped onto the platform with Hideko. Alright, let's go! We jumped to the wrong guest timeline, and immediately standing there was... Hi!
Huh?
You... You must be me and Hideko from the right guest timeline. Yeah, you're right on time. Hold on, we're going to take these off. Dot. Isn't this plan a little overly complicated? I'm the one over here. Over where? I don't even know who I am anymore. It's me, Hideko 1. Excuse me, I'm Hideko 1. You're Hideko 5. No, you're Hideko 6. This whole thing's a mess. Put your leap suits back on. Dot. Is this better? Yeah, I've seen your faces now. Let's just move on. We don't have time for this. Let's get down to business. Still need 3 liver mortis codes, right? Yes. The ones we haven't found yet are Takemaru's, Ima's, Takumi's, and mine. We need to find 3 out of 4 of them. And the next time we can jump is... Okay, so... The only one we don't know is Takumi's. We'll need to process of elimination this later. Well, they'll show us all of them, I think. And the next time we can jump is in 5 days, from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. on day 79. So at that time, we need to split into 2 groups and check a total of 3 liver mortis codes between us. The question is, which timeline does each team jump to? Started to investigate and narrowed it down to the 2 most efficient timelines. First up is the serial killer timeline. 6 of our team will be dead by day 79. Eva, Eito, Eva, Kurara, followed by Moko and Shoma, and lastly, Takemaru. I couldn't bring myself to say anything. There was a suffocating pain in my chest. Takumi 5 was probably feeling the same way. He was staring down at his feet somberly. After all, the person who killed those 6 people was... him. Me. Us. Don't tell me you're still stuck on that. Excluding Eito, it wasn't really you who killed them. It was an inevitability caused by the gi possession. Haven't we been over this? We really need you to move on. I know. I know that, but... At any rate, Takemaru is one of the casualties in the serial killer timeline. If we jump there, we'll be able to get his liver mortis code. I don't really want to do it, but I had no choice. Takumi 5 and I nodded silently. Our other destination is the zombie timeline, right? Yeah, that seems like the most efficient one to visit. By day 79, 9 people are zombified, 5 of whom have been incinerated. The remaining zombies will be Moko, Kako, Ima, and Hideko. But even if there's still zombies, they're still fully dead. They'll have lost all their cryptoglobins, so the number should show up. If we go to that timeline, we'll see Ima and Hideko. We can check both of their codes. With Takumi 5 and my assertion, it was now the Hideko's turn to appear displeased. You don't seem too happy about this plan. No. Of course not! What kind of person would be excited to go see their own zombified back? We don't have any other choice. This is the only timeline where we can get both codes. The Hidekos looked at each other and each let out a sigh, hanging their heads. Continued ironing out the details of our plan. Takumi 5 and Hideko 5 from the wrong guest timeline go to the serial killer timeline. Hideko and I from the right guest timeline will go to the zombie timeline. We knew who was going to do what. Allow me to repeat. We leave on day 79. We'll have 3 hours. Not a ton of time to waste, considering the trip to and from the school. We'll report the livor mortis codes to each other the next time the blood space waves surge. I keep reading it and not processing. And after that, we'll all go back to our home timelines. Yes, I think that would be best. We'll jump to your timeline when it's time to meet. Got it. We'll be waiting for you.
Oh.
In exchange, you better not show up empty-handed. I could ask the same of you. You'll pay if you screw this up. Excuse me? How dare you speak to me like that? Okay, girls, let's remain calm. It was almost past midnight by the time we were done. Our time was almost up. Hideko and I hurriedly set the machine, hit the red button, and jumped onto the platform. Well then, we're counting on you. And we're counting on you. Don't let us down. I think I'm gonna stop after I get this next bad end, because my throat. And I'll take a slightly longer break. And then I'll finish the game! Jesus Christ, holy shit! Bink. Bonk. I devoured an egg breakfast. I don't know why that was specified. In the cafeteria. And returned to my room, holding back yawns. Sorry. I literally just put together that one of Nozomi's favorite things is tamagoyaki, and in the intro cutscene, Kaoru is like, "These eggs are delicious!" So that was probably something that Tsukimi remembered and incorporated into his, subconscious, his whole thing from Route 1. Anyway, last night, after Hideko and I got back to our home timeline, I crawled into bed and immediately dozed off. We were going to talk about our jump on day 79 this evening, but since it was past 2 in the morning by the time we were back, I was still sleep deprived. My head felt kind of fuzzy. I tried to shake off the fog in my brain. Okay, time to get going. Mumbling to myself, I started on my usual rounds. Flower. Wow. Our day 79 leap is really going to be something. You ever eat something and then an hour later, a little bit of it that was stuck in your teeth gets dislodged? Because my mouth is now full of cashew. Which isn't unpleasant. But I need you to know this aspect of my life. We're going to have to look at the numbers on the backs of the Ema zombie and your zombie. I know you know already, but the zombies are berserkers, devoid of all reason. They're unusually strong on top of that. How are we going to get these codes? Why are you asking this now? You're the one who okayed us going to the zombie timeline. I guess so, but I assumed you had some kind of plan up your sleeve. Oh no, I've got no plan at all! Could you at least try to sound ashamed? Well, that settles it. I don't think we could come up with a plan alone. We're going to have to ask someone for help. Somebody? Who? There's only one person we can count on a time like this. Are we actually going to ask Tsubasa to give us goggles that let us look through clothes or something? You mean... I see. So, on this top secret mission, you need to be able to see the backs of some kind of monsters wearing clothes.
Ugh.
Yes. They're incredibly vicious, so it's hard to get near them. But what kind of mission is this? Can't even imagine what kind of monster wears clothes. It's top secret, so I can't tell you any more than that.
Oh.
But everyone's life depends on it. Tsubasa crossed her arms and thought for a while. Okay, I can trust you two, so I'll help. Does that mean... Leave it to me! I'll make a useful device that'll help you on your mission. Hideko and I looked at each other with a smile. But it's going to take some time. A few days, at least. Until then, keep quiet and hold tight, okay? Sure. Thank you, Tsubasa. Tsubasa, MVP, something something, OMG. Yay. My days. 78. Muppet Madam.
Be ready.
Tsubasa told us to keep quiet and hold tight. Tight. And that's exactly what we did for 3 days. But today was day 78. The next opportunity to leave would be tomorrow. Would the useful device Tsubasa was working on be ready by then? Feeling impatient, I agonized in my room. Maybe I should go ask her. I considered it, but it didn't seem like that would help move things along any. I just had to be patient and wait for Tsubasa to finish. Sitting around like this felt like a waste of time, though. Moving around seemed like a good idea, if only to distract me from my anxiety. Decided to head off on my usual rounds. Go to Eep! Go to Eep! Time to Eep! Takumi! I will Eep! I will sleep.
Takumi, it's ready!
It was shortly after dinner when Tsubasa came thundering over to my room with a big grin on her face. Really? Why would I lie? Then we have to tell Hideko. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
So where is this device? Here, one sec. Tsubasa walked further into the room and brought something out. And then... Da-da-da-da! Da-da! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da! X-ray goggles! She held them out to us proudly. X-ray goggles? Just like the name suggests, if you put these on, you can see right through people's clothes.
Oh.
So we can see the monsters' backs. Easily. You just need to be within 10 feet of them. 10 feet. Oh, also, I added an instant camera function as a little bonus. Just push the button on the side, and an image will be taken through the goggles. It'll develop and print the photo right there and then. I took the goggles from Tsubasa. Sounds cool. Hideko smacked me with all her might. What was that for? Get a clue, you filthy pervert! What a pig. He was trying to see us naked. No, he wasn't! I desperately fumbled for an excuse. The two of them were glaring at me with such contempt I thought I might wither away on the spot. Anyway, I'll be holding on to these. Gaku got his hands on them, we'd all be in trouble. Hideko snatched the goggles out of my hands. Honestly, it wasn't... I'll pretend I didn't read that line. Bing. Boom.
Be ready.
The afternoon rolled around. After a quick break for lunch, Hideko and I made our way to the lab. I already had my leap suit on. The machine was all set up. 1:29 p.m. 1 minute left until we could jump. You brought the X-ray goggles, right? How could I forget? I have them right here in my suit. We have 3 hours this time. There should be more than enough. All we have to do is look at the backs of Zombie Ima and Zombie Hideko. Don't make it sound so simple. I'll be the one wearing the goggles after all. You? Of course! Why? I don't want you to see me naked. That goes for zombie me, too! Despite how harmless, Lulu, you look, you're a closet degenerate. It's honestly creepy. At least Gaku has the decency to embrace it. I wasn't planning on doing anything like that! While we were bickering, the time to leap arrived. Hideko hit the button and hopped onto the platform. I was right behind her. Here goes. Here we go!
Oh?
I have a question. Do you know why I'm not wearing my leap suit? Because you can't wear the X-ray goggles with the helmet on, right? Exactly. So what about you? Why did you take yours off? They keep breaking out new noises. It's lighter and easier to move this way. Survivors in this timeline should be holed up in the garage in fear of a zombie attack. They won't come out today, so even if our faces aren't covered, we don't have to worry about being seen. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh?
Just be safe. Let's keep our class armor activated. In the event we do get attacked by a zombie, we'll be better protected that way. Very well.
Oh.
Now then, where are all the zombies? If we just walk around for a while, they'll come attack us eventually. How are we supposed to see them from behind that way? Zombies are sensitive to sound. We'll need to silently sneak up on them. To within 10 feet, right?
Oh?
That's the limit of the goggles range. Come on, let's hurry. I foresee shenanigans. Oh. Hi, Hideko! I can't believe you have a sprite. This is so fun. Oh, hi, Kako. You're the wrong person. Hello? Zombie Kako! We need to run! Dun, dun, dun. Dawn. And Zombie Moko! Fools. Dun, dun, dun. Now Zombie Moko! I just bit my gums. Jesus. Retreat! Run! And up we walk. Looks like we lost them. Shh! Keep it down!
Oh?
Look. There. Zombie Ima! Hi, Ima! My voice dropped to a whisper. He's just standing there. I don't think he's noticed us yet. Now's your chance, Hideko. You can do it! Why me? I'll do it instead if you want. That's 100 times worse! Fine, just hold on. Hideko circled behind Zombie Ima. She took a deep breath and began. She took a few cautious steps, getting closer and closer to him. It was going well. Nothing changed about Ima's demeanor. Finally, Hideko stopped, 10 feet away from Ima. She put on the goggles and looked at his back. And then... How'd it go? It went off without a hitch. I got a clear view of his liver mortis code. What was it? In response to my questions, Hideko showed me a photo. Picture taken with the camera and the goggles. One. No doubt about it. Ima's liver mortis code is 1. Way to go, Hiroko! You did it! How annoying. What did I say? I don't like getting complimented by a servant. She may have said that, but the slight smile on her face betrayed her. These two. Next up is Zombie Hiroko. I'd really rather not see her, but what choice do I have? Let's look for her. I wandered around the second and third floors in search of Hiroko's zombified counterpart. There's no trace of her. I gave up and returned to the first floor hallway. We spotted her the moment we came down the stairs. There she is. Zombie Hiroko. Ugh, how depressing. Looking at myself literally decaying is even worse than looking in the mirror on the morning of a terrible hangover. A hangover? How I imagine it, I mean. I wouldn't know. We're in a bad position. She has her back to the wall. We won't be able to see her liver mortis code until she moves. Why don't we wait here a while? She might wander off. No, time's running out. We have to do something now. Like what? There's no other option. I'll act as a decoy and lure her away. While I'm doing that, you look at her back. What? I'm not letting you walk into danger alone. Come on, let's do this. Hey! Over here, zombie! Hello? Hiroko? I turned and bolted away at full speed. Zombie Hiroko came lumbering after me. Behind her was a still living Hiroko. Hiroko 1, more than 10 feet away. She was running frantically but couldn't get any closer to Zombie Hiroko. She wouldn't be able to use the X-ray goggles unless she closed the gap. Ugh. Only one thing left to do. My last resort! I came skidding to a sudden halt and turned around, grappling with Zombie Hiroko as she charged me. I felt something hard against my back. She'd knocked me over. Zombie Hiroko's hideous, decaying face was right in front of me. She was baring her teeth, trying to bite down on my throat. I was in trouble. It'd only be a matter of time before I got bitten. Then...
Hiroko!
Oh! Sick! Thanks! You saved my life. Don't thank me. A servant should know their place. What should I say then? Don't say anything. Your reckless behavior allowed me to see the code, so let's call it even. What was it? Take a look. 4. Yes, 4. That's an unlucky number back home in the complex. It's said it represents death. Strangely fitting that we find it on a member of the living dead. Anyway, we've met our quota. As long as the wrong guest timeline can get Takemaru's code, we'll have a full set. That'll be all the liver mortis codes we need. Do you think they'll pull it off? I don't just think so. I'm sure of it. They are us, after all. Our leap window was going to close soon. Hiroko and I nodded at each other and made a mad dash for the wall of fire.
Just a bit.
I grabbed breakfast and went back to my room. I needed to talk to Hiroko before our next parallel leap, but we were going to meet up after nightfall, as usual. In the meantime, I set off to do my usual rounds.
Did you check the device?
Yeah. It looks like the blood space waves peak again on day 84.
That's when the wrong guest timeline versions of us will come here, right? Yes, but we'll only have 15 minutes. Window is from 11 to 11:15 p.m. That should be plenty. All we need to do is tell each other the liver mortis codes.
Oh.
As long as you refrain from unnecessary chit-chat. That's rich coming from you. Excuse me? Nothing. Kitiko let out a huff before she continued. Whatever. More importantly, why don't we check the distress signal transmitter in the hidden room in the basement one more time? Alright. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Nothing out of the ordinary here. We just need to put the codes in the device over there. That's right. 9 codes out of the 10 from Team 1. If they're right, it'll send a distress signal to the artificial satellite. And then a rescue craft will come to the school.
Oh.
The maximum cargo of the rescue craft is 2 tons. Enough for all 16 of us. Then, we'll be able to escape to the satellite without leaving anyone behind. Have you noticed how all of the liver mortis codes we've found so far are only 1 digit? Yeah. Tsubasa's too. Eito's is 8, Gaku's is 0, Kako is 9, and Shoma is 3.
Oh.
Diomed's is 5. Then, as we found out yesterday, Ima's is 1. And mine is 4. So Takumi's is 6. What does that mean? 28093514. Two 809351476. I wonder what happened. I'm gonna look up if that's a phone number. No, it is not. Is 280 even an area code? What are you getting at? I was wondering if liver mortis codes are unique numbers assigned to each of us. You mean there are no duplicates? I'm not sure. But if that were the case, Takamaru's would be 6 or 7, right? Hideko smiled devilishly. No way. Don't tell me you're just going to guess. Hey, slow down! There's no guarantee it'll be 6 or 7. And even if it is one of those, if we put the wrong one in...
Poison gas will come out of those tanks over there. It's a terrifying toxic gas, capable of melting any object into a soupy mess. Sere and Nigo said that gas masks or protective clothing won't do anything to stop it.
Right. We better not. Don't freak me out like that. Let's just wait patiently for day 84. Then the wrong guest timeline team will tell us Takamaru's number. Yes, you just have to hold out for 4 days. After that, we'll be able to leave. Hideko looked up at the night sky. A shining silver artificial satellite hung in the void of space.
If we can just get there, we won't have to fight anymore.
In doing so, no one would die, and we break free of the time loop. Thinking about it made my chest grow hot. My pulse was thundering in my veins. But beside me, Hideko didn't look happy at all. Maybe she was still worried about the dream she had.
Everyone except me. I must have died somehow. I'm going to be trapped here forever.
Well then, good night. With those forlorn words, Yuriko returned to her room. The only thing she left behind was the sweet scent of lavender. Man. 2883. Welcome to 84, motherfucker. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I couldn't sit still all day. It was day 84. This would be a fateful day for Hideko and me. No, the whole Special Defense Unit. When the clock struck 1:11 p.m., the wrong guest timeline team would jump here. Once they told us Takamaru's liver mortis code, we'd have everything we needed. I paced around my room, unable to settle down. I knew I'd never relax like this. I'll go check in on everyone. Maybe that will calm me down. So, I went on my usual sleep. Hakshu, hakshu, hakshu. Meow, 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 meow. What's going on? Where are those two? It's already 11:10 p.m. They only have 5 minutes left to leap here and back. You don't need to tell me that. This must be your fault. What? You must be dawdling in that timeline. How would you know? Because you're always being a nuisance. For once, it actually lines up. I was just about to retort when they showed up. Sorry we're late. What were you doing? We ran into some trouble because of Takumi. I'll get the wrong idea if you say that. You were the cause of the delay, weren't you? Well, I can't argue that, but still. See? I told you. Hideko 1 looked at me smugly. I ground my teeth together. We don't have time for this. We need to exchange information. The wrong guest timeline duo nodded and swiftly stepped down from the platform. We'll go first. Ima's code is 1. Hideko's is 4. It's 1 and 4. Okay, now we have all the numbers. Thanks, guys. You did very well. Even more so considering you had to get them off the backs of zombies. Pulled it off thanks to some goggles Tsubasa made for us. Enough chatter. What about us? Stop celebrating and tell us the code you found. Got it. You recovered Takamaru's code. The number on his back was 7. 7, huh? Key number 7. Took a few seconds for the joy to set in. As soon as it did, Hideko and I turned to each other and shouted. Now we've got all the codes we need! Thank you, you two. Or should I say, us. I knew we could do it! You took the words right out of our mouths. You've been a huge help. Thank you, truly. No need to thank us. You need to get back, quickly. Yeah, you're right. Good luck to you, then. Two of them dashed to the console and quickly set up the machine. Except it failed. 'Cause it's 11:16 p.m. A pair from the other timeline stood stunned. Hideko and I spoke, looking at them with sympathetic gazes. I'm sorry to say. Looks like the window is closed. No. This can't be. This can't be. Stranded there. The stranded pair stood there with their helmets still on. I couldn't see their faces, but judging by their slumped shoulders, they looked painfully dejected. It took a while before the two of them quietly raised their heads. Well, there's no point in getting depressed about it. We just have to change our mindset.
Ah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
We should have exchanged info faster. You don't need to apologize. We were the ones who were late. Although, Takumi is the one responsible for that. Stop making it sound like it was all my doing!
Huh?
Looks like you two will have to stay in our timeline until the blood space waves rise again.
Oh.
When will that be? Let's find out.
Oh.
Good! It's sooner than I thought.
Hmm.
The day after tomorrow.
Huh.
Yes, day 86. From 8 to 11 a.m. We have 3 hours. Plenty of time, even if someone shows up late. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure what happened between you two. You should try to get along. Yeah, you're going to be stuck here together for another 32 hours after all. Right here? Sorry, but there's no way we can take you to the school. That makes sense. I'd say the same thing if I were in your shoes. Our shoes. I don't believe this. We'll bring you some food tomorrow morning. I'm really sorry about this. It's fine. Don't worry. Well done. We thank them again for the Liber Mortis code and, with great reluctance, left them behind in the lab. We have all the codes we need. But it's hard to get in the mood to celebrate.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm worried about the other us, too. I'd like to boot up the distress signal transmitter right now, but it would be a little awkward. Can't just leave them here while we escape. We'll also need to explain things to everyone, at least to some extent. They won't understand what's happening if a rescue craft suddenly shows up. That meant our plans for the transmitter were on hold for now. Feeling frustrated, we went back to our rooms. Da, da, da. It was morning. Kiriko and I woke up early and went to visit the lab.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We brought you some food. We put it in the cabinet over there. Thanks. We appreciate it.
Oh.
Sorry to make you go out of your way. By the way, we have something we would like to discuss with you. Question mark? Question mark? You were worried about that? We have no reason to refuse. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about us. Just go ahead and boot up the transmitter when you get back. We'll be able to get back to our timeline tomorrow anyway. And then we'll be calling the rescue craft just like you. There's no need to spare our feelings.
Oh.
Good, you agree. Huh. You're me, so you knew exactly how I was going to respond, didn't you? I had a hunch. This is goodbye then. Well, I wish you the best of luck. You're not going to enter the code wrong, are you? I'll be fine. Are you sure about that? Just what kind of guy do you take me for? A slow-witted, careless servant. What are you laughing about? I'm talking about you, too. Oh, right. Hideko 1 and 5 laughed, amused. Takumi 5 and myself awkwardly avoided looking at each other. Alright, you two take care. We'll be praying that all of you over there will make it safely to day 100. Hideko 1 and I gave firm handshakes to our counterpart, and then left them with a thumbs up for good luck. Counterparts. It was about time for breakfast when we got back to the school. We dispelled our class armor and changed back into our regular clothes. The others should be in the cafeteria around this time. Can you go and explain the plan to them?
Huh?
What about you? I'll go to the war room and distract C-Ray and Nigo. There's no way they'll agree to let us call for rescue. You're not wrong about that. If they catch wind of what we're trying to do, it'd be a mess. Good luck then. Yuko dashed away into the school. After watching her leave, I headed to the cafeteria.
Huh?
You gotta be shitting me! I am shocked to my very core! A distress signal transmitter? I can't believe a device like that was in the basement. Is it really true? Of course it is. Come on. Seeing is believing. We're really letting everyone in here? The moment everyone laid eyes on the machine in the hidden room, they were lost for words. A few moments later, Hideko showed up. Don't worry about C-Ray and Nico. Two of them are busy trying to break down an astronomically long number into its prime factors. I told them it was encrypted top secret enemy information. They won't notice anything for a while. Nobody seemed to hear a word she was saying. They were frozen in place, staring at the transmitter. Please forgive a subhuman substrate sucker like me for asking, but how did you and Hideko find out about this machine? Well, we stumbled on it while exploring the school. It happened a couple of days ago. How did you find out what it's for, and how to use it? We got a manual to display on the central monitor. It described everything. If I understand what Mr. Samino told us correctly, serious numbers are assigned to the 10 of us who are originally from this school. And if we input 9 of those numbers, we can send a distress signal. I didn't explain the livor mortis codes fully. If I had, I'd have to explain parallel leaping, too. So, you already know these numbers. Let's pop them in and summon the rescue craft! Yeah, okay. I slowly made my way to the transmitter. Everyone stood behind me, practically surrounding me. I let out a big sigh and cautiously entered the codes. Eventually, after entering 8 digits, I took my hand off the keypad. There's just one left now, correct? Yeah, Takumi's is 6. Takumi and Hideko's slots are still blank. Which one do you guys know? Hideko's. See how I already have her selected? Do you need to press enter or some kind of confirmation button when you're done? No. Once I enter in the last number, the system should automatically detect it. And if all 9 numbers are correct, the distress signal will be sent. And that's right. But if it's wrong, poison gas will come out of those tanks over there, and everyone will become all soupy. Silence filled the air. I could hear everyone's breath hitch. Do you guys need to be here? Maybe you could wait upstairs. Are you out of your goddamn mind? We're your friends. Yeah, if we die together. I don't feel so good. I'm having a ball. This is a real killing game now. See, Takumi? Everyone's on the same page. Do it, Takumi. I looked at everyone and gave a firm nod, then turned to the terminal again. Eito, 8. Takamaru, 7. Gaku, 0. Shoma, 3. Ima, 1. Donami, 5. Tsubasa, 2. Kako, 9. I really don't know what the numbers could correspond to. Okay. All of the other numbers were right so far. Just one left. Unlucky number 4. As ominous as it was, it's definitely Hideko's livor mortis code. All I had to do was press that final button.
Show a little confidence, Takumi.
You don't have to worry.
We're right here with you.
Okay. Here goes.
I reached out to the keypad, and with a trembling finger, I hovered over the number 4 key. I took a number 4, and I pressed it! Press 4. Bonk! Sorry, just casually dropped my phone entirely. Dink! I pressed it. The very next second. What?! Why?! That didn't make us soup, that made us ash! Wasn't the 0-time dilemma? Well... I want to keep going so bad, but if I don't take a break, I think I'll literally die. Well, that makes it for this episode. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna rest my voice, rest my brain, walk around, and then gonna finish the fucking game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Doesn't feel real. Thank you for watching. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you wanna subscribe the video. Don't if you don't wanna, but I'd appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!